Alright guys, jumping into the tournament for Tech Find and Return Sphere, we are taking on the Ronso Fangs. Guado Glory is taking on the Luca Goers. See if we can get ourselves a Tech Find. I will say, I think what we're going to actually go for is, we're going to go for the Tech Find on Dotto. I realize Dotto doesn't have the ability to learn Napshot 3, and I'm itching. I'm itching to get him in. You know, I think it's time he has that technique and that ability. I don't know, it just feels like a good time to do that, and Tech Finds are kind of weird. After that, I kind of want to focus on Keepa. This is going to sound weird, but Keepa might become a forward pretty soon. Well, I shouldn't say pretty soon. He will become a forward one day. Someone had requested that I put him as a forward because of his explosive shoot stat. So we're gonna try that out once he once he starts actually becoming like a force to be reckoned with there. Yeah, we'll see. Here, pass her from Irga Ronso to Besaid though. It is notable, of course, Ronso still have Irga Ronso as the midfielder because Gazna just wasn't cutting it. It was a recommendation to put Irga in the midfield. We just want to see if that makes a difference. That's the big question at the end of the day. Yeah, you got Besaid Ronso going for the Venom shot. Okay. The wither on the shoot is so good here because it would be incredibly dangerous otherwise. You know, Keepa, can he stop it? I mean, he should be able to. He's like well over double the shoot. Okay, good. I'm gonna be honest, I was a little bit paranoid. I was concerned it was gonna like fumble or like hit the goalpost and then our guy Ronso was gonna get it and I was gonna be like, oh my gosh, another Ronso. Had it up to here with these Ronso, let me tell you. Alright, well, we're going to have Dotto use his speed to just crush the Ronso Fangs here. That's the one thing, we're so fast. Like, it's impossible to just get past us. Alright, so you got Irga Ronso with the ball. Irga is going to be pushing left side here. Going to have to deal with the aggression from Bada and Dotto. So we're going to do a normal tackle. The goal there is to not steal the ball. If we steal the ball, then Bada has it and has to figure out what to do with it. It's better if Dotto just steals it and immediately goes for the attempt on goal. Like this feels infinitely better to me. So this is kind of how we're going to go about it. And there it is, 2-0. Casual 2-0, that's what I'm telling you guys. So Irga Ronso with the ball. Irga is going to push midfield here. Do his thing. Bada and Dotto are going to challenge. With Irga not being withered, this is the time where we can just go all out like, hey, let's just try to beat him up. Not quite able to steal the ball, but endurance and pass is withered. So, I mean, those are very, very relevant stats. Especially ones to wither. I mean, that is very good. Letty should be able to stop this. And then, again, like, I hate to look at him every single time, but Dotto looks so free right now. Well, free-ish. I think he'll be able to get the goal, though. I think that's all we need to worry about. He'll be able to get the goal. He might encounter Newbie here, but it shouldn't be too much of a deal. Oh, he doesn't even encounter Newbie. He's too fast, man. Too fast, too furious, too Dotto. Alright, well, Irga with the ball. Irga is going to push midfield here. Going to have to deal with the aggression from Bada. Try to pass over Dotto. If he does retain the ball here, this pass should definitely make it over Dotto. This shouldn't be an issue. Oh, but that block was so good. Bada claims, and then we just pray he survives. Man, this is what I mean, granted, Irga is a defender, so I got to give some slack to Bada, but every single time, man. If that was Letty, he'd still be standing. That's all I'm saying. Alright, well, Bada's going to tackle through. We just figured we'd go for the technique. I'm going to do the well, not the lazy way, but the time-consuming way, I should say. I'm just going to swim away for 7 years. Then pass all the way back to Dotto. and then have Dado get that goal. I mean, he's got the head start, and the fact that he can outswim the Ronso any day of the week and has a head start, I mean, there's just no way they catch him. Like, that's really what it comes down to. What? How does Zamzi block that, though? That was impressive. All right, well, Gosno with the ball. Going to have to deal with Waka and Dado here. We have to have... I mean, obviously there's 18 seconds left. The steal has to happen, and Waka has to get this ball. Oh, but he doesn't. That's so unfortunate. All right, well, Bada might steal it here. Doesn't really matter. Or actually, no one will. This encounter will just barely end by the time it's all over. Yeah, so 3-0 going into the second half. Not too bad. A little bit of experience for them. A little bit for us. 37 for Dado. That's good. Dado level 86. More HP, attack, block, and shoot. That's not bad. And then we're just jumping right back into it. So Irga Ronso will start with the ball. Irga's going to be pushing midfield here. He's got really good endurance and pass, but we should be able to inflict a lot of damage with the Wither. Gonna have Dado here tackle through. There it is, 4-0. Get absolutely wrecked, Ronso Fangs. So you're going to have, again, Bada and Dado challenge. I'm just going to go for the tackle with Bada. I thought about doing normal so that we didn't get encountered, but I'm not too concerned. I think we just go for it, pass the walk, and hope for the best now. We already got the hard part done with, which is Bada having the ball and surviving. That is always the infinitely hardest part of that entire sequence. Super goalie active. Ooh, really good super goalie, but it's still not enough. Still a 5-0 against the Fangs. So yeah, Irga Ronso with the ball. Irga is going to be pushing midfield here. He's all sorts of withered. I mean, this is a heck of a time. Gonna have Bada here tackle through. I mean, if it worked once, it'll work again. We just have Bada do that shortstop, and then the push left side, and then the attempt on goal. You know, if it doesn't work, don't change it. Or if it works, don't change it. The English language is hard to grasp for me. That's what I'm gonna go with. Been speaking it my entire life, and I would not call myself a master. Oh man. Yeah. Okay, you just wait till I do this entire thing in Spanish. That'll be exciting. Don't even know what I'm saying. Alright, well, Bada's going to tackle through. Pass to Waka. I always wanted to learn another language. I did like 4 years of Spanish, but like everything is, it's like everything, you know? Like, I didn't use it for like 5 years, and I just lost all grasp of the language. Like, I don't know, it's kind of a shame, you know? I don't know, that's the thing about languages, though, and every skill ever in your life. If you take a break from doing it, generally you're gonna like have that blank, like, how do I do this again? You know? I guess depending on how much you use it, I think about it. But yeah, I'll just learn Albed instead. Is Albed an actual, like? So this is gonna sound stupid, but is Albed an actual language? Like, and I should very much clarify what I mean by that, because everyone's probably groaning right now. Like, I know in like some series, like wasn't it like Lord of the Rings? Like they went like in depth. Like Elvish or something is like a legit language. Like there is rules around it. and there is like proper nouns and like adjectives and like there's a specific dialect and how you're supposed to speak it. But like I don't know, did they do that with Al Bhed? Am I even just making that up on Lord of the Rings? I think like wasn't that a thing? Like they I mean, please tell me if I'm wrong, but was it Lord of the Rings where they hired like a language expert to make like a real language? Or was that Game of Thrones? I don't even remember. Was that one of the ones with the languages that are fake? No, I know some like media's done that, and it's like crazy. Like that's insane. I don't think they ever did that with Al Bhed. I don't think there's like actually like rules behind the language and like the letters and stuff. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but that would be crazy if they did do that. I know. I want to say Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings did that. Like they hired like a language expert to be like, hey, like make us a language. Like make a language. Like it's got to have this kind of like sound to it, but like just make it. You know, which is, I mean, that's dedication at that point. Yeah. See, that reasoning sounds a lot better than me just opening up with, is Al Bhed real? They speak Al Bhed in Canada. Is that what they, you know, like it's just ridiculous. Oh man. No, I don't think it is. I think it is for like Lord of the Rings or something like that, but I never heard that being a thing for Final Fantasy X. Which isn't that kind of like a big plot hole? So here's the thing. So there was this whole thing about people saying Final Fantasy 7 and 10 are like related, and to 10 is like the prequel to 7. But wouldn't they be speaking Al Bhed in Final Fantasy 7? That's why I never understood that idea. And the whole idea obviously is in 10-2 there's a dude named Shinra, and then the whole big enemy in 7 is Shinra. You know, it's a whole thing. And then in the remake, they put Shinra in a photo. Like 10-2 Shinra in a photo, I think. But yeah. That's interesting. It's interesting how the language gets added and stuff. But yeah, Botta's level 50. More HP, endurance, block, and catch. We 9-0 the Fangs. Goers 3-2 the Glories. Bring me Dotto. Bring me the Napshot man himself. What can he? Oh, he actually doesn't know a lot of things. Wow. Alright, well, Napshot 3. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. When you come back, we are going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.